these are the images where banners are being held asking for justice for the girl. We're seeing many of them who are furious with the fact that that football match that was organized has been cancelled, and now a mob there out on the streets protesting, condemning the West Bengal government. In fact, the government a little earlier had said that the police themselves had said that they are not able to contain the situation, therefore they are not going to be allowed to have that football match. Neither a stir will be allowed at the football stadium. So now we're looking at the protesters anyway hitting the streets and protesting.
दरअसल ये मैच आर्मी के तौर से ये टूर्नामेंट जो है उनके तरफ से ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया था, और इस तरह की फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट के दौरान ये डर्बी मैच यानी ईस्ट बंगाल और मोहन बागान के बीच जो मैच है वो सबसे अहम और खास रहता है। उस पर सबसे ज्यादा आकर्षण रहती है। टिकटों की बिक्री हो चुकी थी, लेकिन आखिर में जो थे उसको कैंसिल कर दिया गया था, और उस दौरान जो है हमने देखा पुलिस ने ये कारण दर्शाई कि यहाँ पर अरेंजमेंट जो है वो नहीं दे सकते, इसके लिए जो है इसको रद्द कर रहे हैं। उसके बाद देखा गया कि आज जब ये इसका खेल जो है रद्द कर दिया गया, उसके बाद जो है फिर भी जो कई सारे सोशल मीडिया पर जो समर्थक है वो इस तरीके की किनारेबाजी करने लगे। एक तो मैच के जो कैंसिल है उसको लेकर वो नाराज थे। इसके अलावा उन्होंने ये कहा कि भले ही मैच कैंसिल हुआ है लेकिन विरोध प्रदर्शन कैंसिल नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि एक अलग आवाज जो है कोलकाता के मैदान से उठानी चाहिए। इसके कारण ये बुलावा दिया गया कि तमाम जो समर्थक है वो सड़कों पर उतरे और जुबली भारती स्टेडियम के बिल्कुल बाहर वो यूनाइटेड हो, और उसके बाद जो है वहां से वो प्रोटेस्ट करेंगे। पुलिस को भनक मिलने पर उन्होंने ये बात कही कि कई सारे सोशल मीडिया के जरिए और इन्फॉर्मेशन उन्होंने गैदर किया है कि यहाँ पर जो पीसफुल प्रोटेस्ट की तैयारी चल रही है उसके आड़ में एक दफा और यहाँ पर तनाव फैलाने की कोशिश की। पुलिस ने कहा कि स्पेसिफिक इनपुट उनके पास था, इसके लिए इसको रद्द कर दिया गया। पहले तो गुजारिश की गई कि यहाँ पर किसी भी तरीके से जो है गैदरिंग वो अलाउ नहीं किया जाएगा। उसके बाद ये कहा गया कि धारा 163 बीएनएसएस के वो लागू कर दी जाएगी, पाबंदी लगा दी गई, और फौरन आनन फानन में यहाँ पर पुलिस की तैनाती और फोर्सेस की तैनाती कर दी गई। और जैसे ही वहाँ पर 100 से ज्यादा मैंने देखा है कि हजारों के करीब जो है वहाँ पर समर्थक दोनों फैन क्लब के वो जो एकजुट हो गए थे, तब उन पर जो है लाठियां बरसाई गई और डंडे बरसाए गए। पुलिस ने कई सारे लोगों को धर दबोचा। जो इस तरीके की कार्रवाई हमने देखा है, आक्रोश बेहद है लोगों में, क्योंकि उनका कहना है जस्टिस की मांग है। वो ये मान रहा है कि इस समय एक पीसफुल एक मैच एंजॉय करने की माहौल कोलकाता में नहीं थी। जो आक्रोश था और आंदोलन चल रहा है उसके तरफ सॉलिडारिटी दिखाते हुए एक प्रोटेस्ट की भनक उन्हें था, तैयारी उनकी थी। इसी के कारण शायद कि ये मैच कैंसिल हो जाने के बावजूद हजारों के तादाद पर यहाँ पर लोग जो है वो एकजुट हो गए थे। उन्होंने नारेबाजी शुरू किया, उनके हाथ में प्लेकार्ड और पोस्टर दर्शाते हैं कि उनकी तैयारी इस तरीके से थी कि इस मुद्दे को वो स्टेडियम के अंदर उछालेंगे और सड़कों पर भी वो उछालेंगे। और उस दौरान पुलिस ने जिस तरीके से बाकायदा वहाँ पर आप जानते हैं धारा 163 बीएनएसएस के पहले से लागू कर दिया गया था, इसके कारण वहाँ पर उन्होंने ये कार्रवाई की। पुलिस ने उन लोगों को खदेड़ा, कई सारे लोगों को उन्होंने दर्द दबोचा भी मौके से। शायद
All right, so Ritik Mondal there, who's right outside the protest site. In fact, he said it very clearly, elaborating how there was that big match that was supposed to happen, the football match at the Salt Lake Stadium today, and it's an iconic one. It usually draws huge crowds, thousands of them who gather at the Salt Lake to watch that match. This time, in the back of the Kolkata doctors' rape and murder and the vandalism that ensued at the RG Kar Hospital, the police refused to give permission for that match to take place. Now, the police have also received enough criticism that they are unable to secure the match, despite it being an iconic one. They should be capable of ensuring safety for the match goers. But nonetheless, the police in Kolkata categorically saying that we have got intel reports that there could be violence that could unfold as part of that match, as there will be an agitation and a stir that will happen on the sidelines of that football match. They can't take a chance, and therefore they're not giving permission for that match to take place. And now we see, despite no permission, Protesters have hit the streets, largely football fans, who have come prepared with banners and are asking for justice for the rape and murder victim, with police forces, the RAF personnel who are on the ground trying to stop them off, as there are glimpses of violence that are visible right here on our cameras. Of course, the public is angry. There's heated protests in different parts of Kolkata. And at this point, it looks beyond the police's capacity to be ensuring that this situation does not turn violent. From the looks of it, despite the RAF and the police personnel in abundance on the ground, we are looking at the protesters there in gaining strength and criticizing the West Bengal government, one, for not giving them permission to carry out that football, two, of course, for not giving them permission to protest, and prohibitory orders being put in place. Now remember, despite all of these measures taken by the police, with prohibitory orders in place, we're looking at brazenness, as protesters are out on the streets protesting. They're not paying any heed to the prohibitory orders that have been put in place to ensure some discipline in the city of Kolkata. Protesters still, nonetheless, hitting the streets, taking this a notch above. A high decibel protests we're seeing on the streets panning out, despite RAF and the police personnel trying to calm nerves. Ritik Mondal is still with us. Ritik, if you can hear me, are these protesters who have arrived here, have they planned this protest? Because they hold banners, they hold flags, they're holding placards. These protesters wanted to protest while the football match was on. Was this a planned one? Would you be able to elaborate?
Definitely. Let me tell you and unfold you what exactly the sequence of events with regard to this high voltage match between East Bengal and Mohun Bagan Club. There was specific input and call on social media from both the clubs, having legacy over 100 years now. And we know they have a huge network of their football fanatics and their supporters on social media. There were specific calls even after when the match were scheduled, this high voltage derby match between Mohun Bagan versus East Bengal. So there was a call, a united call. They would protest inside the stadium for the justice of the of RG incident, for the RG junior doctor, the victim of a horrific rape and murder case. And with this input, amid this situation, police decided to cancel this much-awaited match. And then, of course, we were also told from both the camps that they are going to protest even after the match stands cancelled. And there are placards on social media. Those placards we can see on the streets now. So they had specific plan to protest unitedly and peacefully, be it during the stadium or outside the stadium. Amid the situation, police issued prohibitory orders on assembling supporters, and then they cracked down on them and they lathi charged them. So it was pre-planned. We can see they have arrangements. They are waving tricolors, they are waving their football flags of their own camp. Remember, I was telling my viewers, because those who know Kolkata very well, they do realize that this derby match is stand for, and what the team Mohun Bagan and East Bengal stands for. They never came united for a cause, because they usually known for their very legacy of their rivalry. But this is first time in the history of Kolkata. There are questions being asked that what was the reason, on this to support, to crack down, to lathi charge on this protest. But police sources said, and of course senior cops, while addressing media, they said they have specific inputs that there were attempt or inputs that they could create another round of ruckus on the streets of Kolkata amid a situation that they have an end number of protests are erupting on the streets of Kolkata in and around the northern part of the city. Most of the police forces are engaged in this thing, but amid this situation, arranging security for a tight schedule match is not proper. Possibly one reason that police took this hurriedly decision, and they also convinced the authority or the organizer of this high voltage match, that is army. The Durand Cup is on in the city, so it was a much awaited match, a much awaited Sunday, but possibly very unitedly both the fan clubs decided to stage protest for a cause. They decided this is not time for a peaceful game, to enjoy a peaceful game in this prestigious Kolkata's Yuva Bharati Stadium. So they decided to hit the streets. I would try to get some voices from the supporters. As we can see, once again they are marching towards the stadium. Remember, earlier we have continued to bring this broadcast on all our platforms, be it India Today or Aaj Tak. Police sometime back, they pushed back, they lathi charged them. Now once again we can see hundreds of supporters demanding justice. They are heading towards stadium. जरा बताइए, आपकी क्या कॉल है? क्या ये तैयारी पहले ली गई थी कि आज के मैच के दौरान प्रोटेस्ट होगा, आंदोलन होगा और जस्टिस की मांग की जाएगी?
ऐसा तो ऐसा ही लगता है। पहले बोला था गार्ड देने के लिए पुलिस नहीं है, अभी इतना पुलिस कहाँ से आ गया है? हम लोग को जस्टिस चाहिए इस मामले में।
पुलिस का एक गंभीर आरोप है, उनका कहना है कि उनको अंदाजा है, स्पेसिफिक इनपुट है, आपका मकसद यहाँ पर तनाव फैलाने का था, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन डिटोरिएट करने का था। क्या वाकई आपका ये मकसद था?
नहीं, पहले आंखों से देखो सब, हम लोग क्या ऐसा कर रहे हैं? आप भी बोलो हम लोग क्या ऐसा कर रहे हैं? हम लोग पूरी जस्टिस मांग रहे हैं, पर हम लोग को धक्का मारेंगे।
बताइए, देखिए आज जो मैच का तारीख है, डर्बी मैच, हम बखूबी समझते हैं ईस्ट बंगाल और मोहन बगान के लिए क्या मायने रखता है। ये क्यों ये कॉल ली गई कि आज ये समय ये खेल एंजॉय करने की नहीं है, इस प्रोटेस्ट की?
आज हम लोग को प्रोटेस्ट करना था, जस्टिस करना था, इसलिए शायद कर दिया गया है। बोला गया था पुलिस नहीं दिया जाएगा, ज्यादा पुलिस नहीं है।
हम लोग पीसफुली यहाँ पर एक हो रहे थे, पुलिस क्यों हमारे ऊपर लाठीचार्ज किया?
What we can understand that situation remains unchanged, and we can see a huge police bandobast has been done, and once again these protesters are marching towards the stadium where the prohibitory orders under section 163 of BNSS Act has been imposed. Huge gathering and protest on the streets of Kolkata. It's raining, but in last couple of hours we only see thousands number of supporters. They have gathered over here. We are also getting informations that many of them, they already have stopped at the nearest railway station, which is Ultodanga station. Huge precautionary measures were done, be it at the nearest railway station or the streets. And we can see absolute, traffic disruption. And now once again, these protesters, I believe they are hundreds in number. They are once again marching towards the stadium, and which is barely 200 meters away from the Yuva Bharati Stadium. Today was a pre-planned. This placard shows in Bengali, Ratri Gobhir Brinto Theke Chhide Alo Hutanto Shokal. This is a placard which replicates both the flags of the fan club, that is, East Bengal and Mohun Bagan, on the same poster. इस तरीके का मंत्र हम अक्सर देखते नहीं है कि ईस्ट बंगाल और मोहन बागान के लोग एक साथ एकजुट पर ऐसे रविवार हम कई सारे देखे हैं, लेकिन उस तरीके से एक अलग रविवार रहता है, डर्बी का मैच रहता है। कारण क्या है, आप लोग एकजुट क्यों हुए?
एकजुट हुए क्योंकि अभी देखिए हम लोग का जो एक बहन का जो निर्मम तरह से जो रेप करके जो मर्डर किया गया, इसका प्रतिवाद के लिए हम लोग का दोनों तरफ के फैंस का एक तो प्लेकार्ड टिपो बना के प्रदर्शन करने का ये था।
यानी आपकी तैयारी पहले हो चुकी
थी, लेकिन उसके लिए तो नॉर्मल एक तो
अगर आज ये मैच होता तो क्या होता, क्या आप
होता जस्ट नॉर्मली एक तो खाली हम लोग 5-10-15 मिनट के टिफिन उतरता, उसके बाद जब टिफिन उतरने के बाद इतना बड़ा टिफिन होता तो होने के बाद तो नॉर्मली सब हो जाता, लेकिन अभी जो चल रहा है पता नहीं इसका गवर्नमेंट।
अगर मैच होता, क्या आप स्टेडियम के अंदर भी प्रोटेस्ट करते?
प्रोटेस्ट शो ऑफ होता और कुछ नहीं होता। प्रोटेस्ट एक ही स्लोगन उठता, वी वांट जस्टिस फॉर आरसी कौर। जस्ट
वहाँ पर पोस्टर से वगैरह,
पोस्टर्स कहाँ रहते थे,
लेकिन वो शांतिपूर्ण तरीके
शांतिपूर्ण के तरीके से।
लेकिन पुलिस का कहना है कि उनके पास स्पेसिफिक इनपुट थी कि यहाँ पर तनाव फैलाने की कोशिश की जा रही।
वो तो पता नहीं हम लोग का जो है, सब लोग देख ले, हम लोग शांतिपूर्वक से अभी तक जितना भी प्रोटेस्ट किया शांतिपूर्वक, पुलिस ने लाठीचार्ज किया, पुलिस ने ये सब कुछ किया, हम लोग तो यहाँ से।
अब क्या करेंगे? आज देर रात तक यहाँ पर धारा 165 जो प्रोहिबिटरी ऑर्डर है किसी भी तरीके से गैदरिंग के लिए, वो लागू रहेगा। क्या करना चाहेंगे?
क्या करना चाहिए? जैसे चलेगा वैसे चलेगा, हम लोग जैसे साथी लोग जैसे जाएगा वैसे जाएंगे। और क्या
We can see once again, I would request my camera person to show what exactly happened in the streets of Kolkata. Hundreds of supporters of both the club, they came united, waving the tricolor on the air, and they are also waving their club flags on the air, demanding justice. Let me cut across to these slogans. मैडम आप कौन सी फुटबॉल सपोर्टर?
मैं तो इस बंगाल का सपोर्टर हूँ।
और आप?
मैं भी।
तो ये मंजर आपने कभी देखा है? दोनों क्लब की both the club have legacies.
मैं कभी भी नहीं देखा। आज हिस्टोरिकल इवेंट, दिस इज एन हिस्टोरिकल इवेंट।
Why you both the club and the football fans decided to be united for a greater cause?
Because everybody, all the supporters, we want the same thing, and that is justice. Nothing else. I don't know why the police are stopping us, but the only thing we want is justice.
But they said they had specific input that it could create any kind of ruckus, another round of law and order deterioration.
No such notification. We did not get any such notification that any ruckus will be created. We just wanted a peaceful organization, and that was not letting.
Ma'am, the entire world is demanding justice, protesting on the street. On the eve of Independence Day, we had a unprecedented night for a cause. What the football fans are also saying, do you believe that this is not a time to watch a match, high voltage match on stadium, but to protest? What is the mood?
Yes, we want to protest, and we want justice for Tilotama now.
So, which is why it was the cause that you decided to stage a protest on the street.
Actually, the match has been cancelled. So it was a decision of all the supporters that if the match is being cancelled, then we have to get on the street and then protest. There is no any such thing we can do other than protest now. Brinda Datta, Madhura Mitra.
So we can see a very unprecedented situation on the streets of Kolkata, which led to another round of ruckus. Police, pushed back and barricaded them on the streets of Kolkata. Amid a situation when prohibitory orders are imposed with regards to a high voltage match. With camera person Shamsun Nagos, this is Ritik today.
All right. Thanks very much, Ritik, for joining us on that. Let me take you through some more breaking news coming in. Abhaya's father claims that his daughter's cremation was hurried. Big development coming in the case that could really turn this case around, with the father's claim saying the daughter's body was cremated with haste. 3 more bodies were kept waiting. Body has been cremated with haste. Kolkata rape victim's father drops a bombshell, which raises a lot of questions on the sanctity of the investigation itself. From the looks of it, the father at least claiming that this was done in a hurry. Could this have been done to cover up certain aspects of the case? The father insinuating that they were deliberately pushed to cremate the body of his daughter in such haste. And could this be a way to cover up certain aspects of the case? The father speaking on this, let's listen in. For the first time, speaks of the daughter's cremation.
अंतिम संस्कार की जो बात आ रही है कि जबरन करवाया गया, क्या ऐसा है कि आप लोग नहीं चाहते थे तुरंत अंतिम संस्कार हो और करवा दिया गया?
जो क्रिमिनेशन घाट का बारे में बोलता है, श्मशान घाट के बारे में, उधर 3 बॉडी पड़ा हुआ था, लेकिन उसका पहले ही हमारा लड़की का बॉडी जला दिया गया।
क्यों? क्या वजह थी ऐसी? आप लोगों ने मना नहीं किया, आप लोग भी तो थे वहाँ पे।
नहीं, इसमें तो क्या उस टाइम में तो हम लोग तो क्या बोले, हम लोग तो पूरा चूर चूर हो गया। हम इसलिए तो मेरा क्या बोलेंगे उसको।
3 बॉडी में से पहले आपकी
बेटी की बॉडी जलाया गया।
All right, that's probably the first that the father has spoken, saying that the daughter's body was cremated in a hurry, despite there being 3 bodies that were waiting in line for cremation. The father was, in fact, asked to cremate the body of his daughter at the earliest. Now, this has raised questions on whether there was a deliberate attempt to cover up certain aspects in this case. But the father clearly speaking to a question posed by a journalist, the father responds saying the cremation appeared to have been done in a hurry. It was done in haste. There were 3 more bodies that were kept waiting, but my daughter's cremation was done in haste. They asked me to go ahead with the cremation despite 3 bodies that were waiting to be cremated. The father of the victim at this point has no, in fact, the parents have no trust in the way and manner with which the investigation was initially initiated. They still believe that there's a lot that needs to be uncovered. The father of the victim says very clearly, and I'm going to play that out for you yet again, that the cremation of his daughter's body was done in haste. Listen in.
अंतिम संस्कार की जो बात आ रही है कि जबरन करवाया गया, क्या ऐसा है कि आप लोग नहीं चाहते थे तुरंत अंतिम संस्कार हो और करवा दिया गया?
जो क्रिमिनेशन घाट का बारे में बोलता है, श्मशान घाट के बारे में, उधर 3 बॉडी पड़ा हुआ था, लेकिन उसका पहले ही हमारा लड़की का बॉडी जला दिया गया।
क्यों? क्या वजह थी ऐसी? आप लोगों ने मना नहीं किया, आप लोग भी तो थे वहाँ पे।
नहीं, इसमें तो क्या उस टाइम में तो हम लोग तो क्या बोले, हम लोग तो पूरा चूर चूर हो गया। हम इसलिए तो मेरा क्या बोलेंगे उसको।
3 बॉडी में से पहले आपकी
बेटी की बॉडी जलाया गया।
That's really a big revelation by the father. He says that the body of the daughter was cremated in haste despite 3 bodies in place ahead of her. There were 3 bodies that were waiting for cremation, but he was asked by the authorities to carry on with the daughter's cremation. He suspects that that was done in haste. The family was so destroyed, dejected, upset, and in pain. They did not refuse. They went ahead with the cremation as per directions. They were, of course, really broken with news of their daughter's murder. By then, of course, information had come out that she was raped and murdered. The postmortem also was carried out. Autopsy was also done. All of it was completed. Only then the cremation was carried out. But the father says that the cremation seemed to have appeared in haste. So I'm cutting across again what the father and the mother of the girl has said.
कोई रिजल्ट नहीं मिला है अभी तक। इसकी जो इंक्वायरी चल रहा है, इसका कोई रिजल्ट नहीं अभी तक मिला है। इसके लिए आशा करने के बाद हम क्या कर सकते हैं। एकदम हम लोग डिपार्टमेंट का कोई नहीं और कॉलेज का कोई हमारा साथ कोऑपरेट नहीं किया। पहले से तो हम ये बोल रहा है, यही तो दिक्कत है हम लोगों का, जो ডিপার্টমেন্ট পুরা इसलिए ইনভলভ হয় इसमें।
প্রথমে পুলিশ বলেনি, প্রথমে হসপিটাল থেকেই ফোন করা হয়েছিল যে আমরা আরজিকর হসপিটাল থেকে বলছি আপনার মেয়ে অসুস্থ। তো তখন এটুকু বলে লাইন কেটে দিয়েছেন। তারপর তখন আমি ফোন করি যে আমার মেয়ের কি হয়েছে, আমার মেয়ের কি হয়েছে। তো উনি বলেন আমি তো ডক্টর নই, ডক্টরের কাছে নিয়ে যাচ্ছি, ডক্টরই বলবেন কি হয়েছে, আপনারা আসুন। তখন আমরা এসে আমাদের ড্রাইভারকে নিয়ে যখন যাচ্ছি, তখন উনি বললেন, আবার ফোন করলাম, তখন উনি বললেন আপনারা কি আসছেন। আমি মানে উনি কে ছিলেন, আমি অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট সুপার বলছি, আপনার মেয়ে সুইসাইড করেছে। বৃহস্পতিবার ডিউটি গেছে, শুক্রবার 10:53 তখন ফোন আসে প্রথম। প্যান্ট ট্যান্ট গুলো সব খোলা ফেলা ছিল, গায়ে শুধু একটা জামা ছিল, চাদর দিয়ে মোড়ানো ছিল, হাতটা এরকম ভাঙা ছিল, এখানে চোখ দিয়ে রক্ত পড়ছিল, মুখ দিয়ে রক্ত পড়ছিল। আমি বলেছি আমার মেয়ের এই অবস্থা দেখে কেউ বলবে না সুইসাইড করেছে, মানে তাকে দেখলেই বোঝা যাচ্ছে কেউ তাকে খুন করে ফেলেছে। তখন তো আমি বলেছি আমার মেয়েটাকে অনেক কষ্ট করে ডাক্তার বানিয়েছিলাম, এরা আমার মেয়েকে খুন করে ফেলেছে।
All right, so a clear message coming in from the family members. They've spoken repeatedly. In fact, we're blurring their faces because that's the norm. But our reporters who have met them personally, they seem very broken over the daughter's death and the brutality with which she was killed. They claim time and again, right from the start, that there's more to this case that's not been probed into. They're hoping CBI comes up with more. And for now, the father, Ritik, tells that he has not received any update of the investigation so far, be it from the Kolkata police nor from the CBI who's taken over the case. They've not got any update about the probe into their daughter's rape and murder. Would you be able to tell us? He's basically hinted at how cremation was done in a speedy, hasty manner. Despite 3 bodies that were kept in place, the authorities asked the father of the young doctor to go forward with the cremation, and he couldn't refuse because their family was broken, so they went ahead with it. What does this really hint at?
Definitely, Nabila, this statement from the victim's father, what we do understand, both the parents are waiting eagerly and patiently. Let me tell you, even we also during this, covering this story, we had opportunities to meet them personally also, which is really it was very surprising to me as well. This parent lost their only child, having a dream to be a doctor. They come from a very humble and middle class background, but I see every time both the parents were very hopeful, be it with the investigation led by the Kolkata police or the central agency. They just wanted the justice to be delivered to their deceased daughter, and they are still waiting. And very patiently, every time they said that yes, sometimes they're receiving information. Even we also told when Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister, fixed a deadline for the Kolkata cops to draw a conclusion and come to the conclusion whether it was a crime, a solo crime by this perpetrator, or there could have some more intention or other involvement. At that time, they were briefed by the Kolkata Police Commissioner and also the Chief Minister herself, and also her party. I mean, this parents made a party. Their statement are being recorded in court on behalf of their legal aids. And what we do understand that this father and this fresh statement from both the parents, it shows once again, yes, they are waiting, but they did not receive any further updates from the agency. We are also told that CBI has intensified its way of investigation, possibly which is why in last couple of days we did see, CBI only speed up the probing measures. Several, advanced technologies are being implemented in this very high-profile case to solve the, all the factors and also solve the crime. And amid the situation, all the stakeholders, be it the common people, the entire city, be it the protesting junior doctors, and very, very significantly, this parents have lost their child, lost their, only hope.
Ritik. And at this point, the Supreme Court has also taken suo motu cognizance. We hear they're going to be taking up the matter on Tuesday. So keeping our close focus on the Kolkata rape and murder of that young doctor that's got the city up in arms.